day to you all. Welcome to another edition. Today's topic is how can we develop empathy towards each other when the most important aspects of the educational objective is being neglected. You see, the very most important thing in education is a change in behavior after an individual had gone through a series of training. But let's be realistic to ourselves. You see, many people are educated in this era, yet the world is in chaos, yet we are doing a whole lot of harm to ourselves. Why? Is there any change of behavior? Or we are just obtaining certificates, we are just acquiring knowledge without using it in practical life? In the year 1956, Dr. Benjamin Bloom developed the cognitive domain and other aspects. With him, David Cratchit also helped in the development of the affective domain, as well as Anita Harlow. She was also in the team of Dr. Benjamin Bloom. They also came out with the psychomotor domain. So today, we have the cognitive domain, the psychomotor domain, the affective domain. All these are objectives of education. But I am going to give you the most important aspect of it, which our school systems, our education is failing to give us all. The cognitive domain deals with recall, recite, and the knowledge aspect. But if I may ask, if you have all the knowledge, if you can recall, if you know everything, and you don't have empathy, you don't have love, you don't have respect for your fellow neighbor, for your fellow human being, how would you be able to impact a life? So cognitive domain, if we teach only the cognitive aspects in education and leave affective outside, and leave the affective aspect outside, it's wrong. We also have the psychomotor domain of education, whereby we are trained to be able to do certain things, to be able to create. But let me ask you, if you know how to create, if you know how to do a job very well, and you don't have what we call attitude, how would you be able to serve well? You will be able to serve well, but what will be your end? We know a whole lot of people who are very skillful, who are very knowledgeable, yet they are not able to rise to the dream. Why? They do not have what is called attitude. And in the educational domain, affective domain deals with what is called attitude. We have the empathetic side of it, the love side of it, the honesty part of it, the respectfulness part of it, and a host of others which I cannot mention. So school has failed to give us the affective aspect of educational objective. That is why you see a whole lot of people who have gone through education, yet they don't have love towards other people. Yet we do bribery and corruption everywhere we go. Even if people have the qualification to be employed in a certain job, they are not given so. They need money before they are being employed. But if the educational system would have structured its things very well, to teach people that you are supposed to develop empathy towards other people. You are supposed to be fair and firm to people. I don't think that bribery and corruption will be at its rise. Politicians fight against each other. They do a whole lot of things just to gain power. They are well-educated people. But because they don't have the affective aspects of the educational system or of the educational domain, they do anything just to acquire power. You see, we have a whole lot of leaders in corporations, in other big enterprises. They do a whole lot of things to enrich themselves. They do a whole lot of things to make themselves better, forgetting that those at the grassroots who are also working walking needs to eat. Are we having empathy? Is the educational system working to its brim? I don't think so. Because the cognitive will only tell you to learn. So people think that, oh, I've learned and I've gotten to that level. It was by my strength. When I was learning, no one helped me, so I will not help anyone. Which is wrong. If you have the affective domain, you would know that you have got to make an impact in the life of other people. So it is time for us to restructure our educational system and focus more on the affective aspects so that our world will be a better place for you and I. I am here to educate you that the most important aspect of the educational system is not the cognitive domain, neither is it the psychomotor, but the affective domain. We have got to make an impact in the lives of people. That is why I am taking you through this. Let us restructure our educational system and make it well known and make it well appreciable for people to go through and come out with certain values and ethics that will help guide our lives. Thank you very much for listening to me.